Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. I can't be more bullish for 2025. The world is waking up to crypto. They haven't started to roll into it, but I really believe the spot ETFs are going to change that. Now, right now, there are 9 spot ETFs that have been filed for. So we're going to talk about those and give you my opinion, excuse me, my opinion of which one is going to launch next and the impact it may have on that token. So hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Now, I know a lot of people are bearish right now. A lot of people have been getting wrecked and they want to be a little more conservative. Well, looking at the spot ETF tokens might be something you want to take a look at. Now, I'm not exactly sure how bullish it will be. It was extremely bullish for Bitcoin, but it hasn't moved the needle for Ethereum. So I think across the board, it's going to be bullish, no doubt about it, and it may pump one of these tokens, and it might be a time to sell the news and take some profits. But I really believe that any project that gets a spot ETF, no matter what, will become less volatile in the bear market. That still doesn't mean you should hodl, in my opinion. I'm selling all my altcoins in this bull run. No ifs and buts about it, because history shows that 100% of those are going to crash. It's just how far are they going to crash? 85% or 95%? But it will be somewhere in between. Now, maybe that spot ETF tokens change that, but I'm still not going to wait around, because no matter how bullish or how stable, I can't imagine any of these altcoins not crashing just 50% in the bear market, for whatever that's worth. All right. Now, guys, before we dive into it, I want to let you know I'm launching a inner circle for my community. I'm extremely excited about it. 90% of everyone invest in crypto lose money. I want to get you in that 10% club. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video if you have an interest. So anyway, hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Now, when I did my deep dive, I really thought that Solana would be next to get their spot ETF. But from talking to a lot of people that are kind of in the know, they're saying no, Litecoin was really already approved when Gary was in office. They just drug their feet, but they've been through all the hurdles that it should get approved next. I don't know. That being said, if it does, I don't see it moving the needle. Litecoin is proof of work, but if I was going to buy proof of work, I'm just going to buy Bitcoin. I don't get it, me personally. Now, Solana, I feel 100% confident it will get a spot ETF this year, and it will help take Solana to new heights. How far? I don't know. There's a disconnect right now with the average wealthy retail person that has money at like Morgan Stanley or JP Morgan. They really don't understand the difference between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So I don't know how much it's going to move the needle, but it's overall going to be extremely positive. So for whatever that's worth. All right. HBAR. HBAR has been working on this for a long time. I watched a podcast where they're talking about it. It's pretty much already went through the regulation part. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion, from listening to some of the insiders for HBAR. And I think it will help move the needle long term. But because of their tokenomics, I don't see it taking to Hedera to these great heights in this bull run. Now, This article says XRP has the worst ETF approval odds, says top ETF analyst. Well, I don't know about that. I, I find that hard to believe with all the hype. However, once the regulation ends, the issues with regulation, I think it will go to front and center. However, the number one thing is the tokenomics and the being centralized. Now, a lot of people are going to argue that, and I can already see it in the comments. But when one entity owns half the supply, most smart investors are not going to put their money into that. And that tells you it's centralized. If nothing else, they can dump, and smart money doesn't want that. So if it doesn't get approved, it's because of the tokenomics. But maybe that will get Ripple to go ahead and unlock. And if it does unlock even more and dump even more, the price will crash. But in the long run, it might help XRP get a spot ETF and might end up being bullish down the road. So I don't know, but if it does get a spot ETF, no matter what, it will be toward the end of the year. All right. I had heard that Dogecoin was going to get a spot ETF, but I didn't know that someone filed it. Bitwise has already filed it. Who knows? It's the OG meme coin, but I don't know if the average person buying an ETF is ready for a meme coin, right? The average person buying ETFs are the same people, buying mutual funds and stuff like that. It's not me and you. They're not going to go open a wallet. I don't know what that's going to do, if anything. Now, this may throw a lot of people off. Trump coin has already had a spot ETF filed. Now, I had heard, which I don't really do rumors, that the reason they set up the tokenomics like they are was so that they could allocate to growth and create an ecosystem with real world utility. Don't know if that's true, but I really do believe there's no way Trump's going to use the supply to dump on people and rug pull. I mean, he's already a multi-billionaire. He's in the public spotlight. I don't see a rug pull coming. And if it gets a spot ETF, if nothing else, it could move the needle to just pump the Trump coin. Might be something that kickstarts it back to the top. Being the top meme coin, might be time to take some profits if you're down. But I don't know, guys. But you got to think about the speed. No matter what you think about Trump, the man can make things happen. Think about it. The coin launched, what, a month ago? And it's already had someone file a spot ETF? Wow. Whatever that's worth. All right, what's the next one? It's Cardano. This just came out like 8 or 11 hours ago. It's official. Grayscale filed for a spot Cardano ETF. Now, we have been hearing rumors, but it is a go. Now, will that move the needle? I don't know, guys. One thing that Cardano has an issue with is adoption from Wall Street, both them wanting to buy it, use it, or anything else. So I don't see Wall Street, any big companies that aren't using it, don't have an interest in it, pushing it hard. So it may be sell the news event. But overall, it's nothing but bullish. Now, Filecoin. Grayscale filed for a Filecoin spot ETF as well. Why? I don't know. I really don't believe, no matter how good Filecoin may do as a project, I just don't see it being a good investment. And long term, I mean, I can name 100 stocks that will outperform this project, whether it gets an ETF or not. I just don't see it being a good long-term future investment. I don't see it leading this bull run. I don't get it. That's just me. All right, guys. That being said, I do one-on-one coaching. I'm getting rid of my 3 calls for 250. That has been tripled in price. And I put all the things I try to convey to people from my coaching of my 3 Zoom calls into a new coaching program. It's on sale half price right now for only 250 with the launch of our private inner circle. Now, if you have some interest in coaching or the inner circle, go to crypto-bellwether.com or click the link below. Guys, we only have 3 days and 3 hours. So if you have an interest and you want to get half price on our inner circle, it's only $49.99. I really want you to be involved. So go there, sign up today, get involved. There's going to be a lot of discount. There's going to be people get on the list for a drawing of free coaching, a lot of free giveaways, free inner circle giveaways, and everything else. I'm really excited, guys, and I want you to be part of this community. I want you to be in that 10% club. 90% of people lose money that invest in crypto. And if you think about it, guys, if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So I know I have some tough love on this channel sometime, and truth doesn't sell. People just want you to tell you, have you tell them what that you want, they want you to hear. Or you want whatever. You get it. But the point is, guys, if you're going to be successful, the odds are you got to think a little different than the majority, right? If 90% of the people are going to lose money and the FOMO's kicking in and everybody's telling you crazy or this token's going to the moon, Lambo, guys, the 90% of the people, there's no Lambo for them. And I say that with love. But whether you take me up on my coaching or my inner circle, which I hope you do, you've got to get a game plan. Do yourself a favor, get a game plan and take profits, or you'll become the profits. All right, guys, I can't be more bullish. I hope you stick around for this bull run. I hope you're not getting discouraged. I know a lot of people are, but it's go time, guys. Get a game plan, stick to it, take those profits along the way. Don't hodl, and you should be good. It's not financial advice, but in my opinion, it's time to get to stacking. Take care, guys.